gosh.
Yours, we tell him, we tell him, we tell him.
Fuck Trap House Mob. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
Yeah.
No, that was too funny. We can't even intro right. We can't even intro right. That was too
We can't even intro.
All right. Oh man, let's go, yo! Good win, man. We in good spirits right now. Shout out Nest Nation. Make sure you guys hit that like button. With my guys, I'm with everybody today. Saint, Rays, Chubbs, and Julian. Shout out. Let me do some shout outs. What's good, everybody? If you're joining us right now, the Cavs, we just beat the Cavs 117 to 112. Shout out Brian V. What's good, bro? Young boy Ray. Hey. Kusanaji. What's up? WTM. Hey, what's up? Nathaniel. Nest Nation. Yes, sir. Backdoor the season. CWE Best Eye. Oh, he's back. CWE Best Eye is back. What's good, bro? Real Parody. What's good? Jason Bula. Yo. Stephen Liu. What's good, Brooklyn? Jason Bula, hey, what's up? Axis, yo, Cakes Boo, hey, Cakes Boo. She said hard 180 over 88. Yeah, it was a close one. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Wave Carter, I see Wave Carter. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Shout out Maya B, hey Maya B. Unholy Mayhem, what's good? Spoiled Milk Podcast, hey, what's up? Yeah, so if you're joining us again, we just beat the Cavs in a close game, and this game was, like I said, it was a hard. You was nervous a little bit in the fourth quarter. It made you a little nervous in the fourth quarter, but again, this Cavs team, they're really underrated. They're an underrated team. The first quarter, and that was crazy because we were actually down this whole game. This was crazy. First quarter, the Cavs were 27-24. Durant had 12 for the Nets. No one else had more than 3. Harden was scoreless in the first quarter. The Nets shot 3 for 12 from 3 to 5 for 12 by the Cavs. And they had a 17-9 rebounding advantage. Early on, we saw Steve Nash go small. He went small with Blake Griffin. The continued Blake Griffin, again and again and again, we see Blake Griffin start at that small ball 5. And, if you guys, I put out a LaMarcus video a little bit before the stream, and I'm like, bro, this is Jared Allen and marketing. We cannot go small against these guys. These guys, Dean Wade, these guys are 6'11", 7-footers. All 3 of them are 7-footers, 6'11". We couldn't go small, and we got hurt by that small ball by Nash. But the good thing about Nash's game, he adjusted really quick. He was like, okay, Blake's not going to work. This small ball's not going to work. So by halftime, they still led, but it was 63-52. They were beating us on the boards really, really bad. They put together a 21-11 run by halftime. Third quarter is where we made the huge run to get back into the game. The Nets 84, Cavs 82. We finished on a 20-6 run in the third, led by 10 points from the rookie Cam Thomas to gain the lead. Wow. Cam Thomas in that third quarter. KD and Harden were very slow to start out. KD was rusty. You could tell KD was rusty in this game. He finished 8 for 19, 1 for 4 from 3. Perfect from the foul line, though. He clinched it at the end for us, but it took him a while to get going. But that third quarter, he started scoring with Cam, along with Cam.
He's not a superstar anymore.
KD was struggling. He's rusty. All the panic KD tweets was coming in.
Oh yeah, well, he's not really an MVP. Yeah.
This is your best player in the league.
Yeah. So the fourth quarter came, and oh my God, how hectic was that fourth quarter? That fourth quarter was just back and forth. Cavs going to run. We went on a run.
Close games. I'm gonna lose my mind with these close games, bro. There's been like 3 of them in a row, bro. I'm done.
At least we're winning them.
This is killing me, bro.
Mind you. I think we've seen a lot of bad games where it's kind of just like numb to me. So I'm not that like I'm not gonna have that much blood pressure risen in these games like this anymore. Because we had some games in the past where it was like, bro, what the hell is going on?
This closing lineup, the closing lineup that Nash chose was Harden, KD, LaMarcus, JJ, James Johnson, and Patty Mills for that fourth quarter closing lineup. This right here on the screen is when Cam Thomas got hot in that third quarter. He scored that 10 points. Oh, so how'd y'all feel about Cam's breakout? We got to big up Cam because everybody thinks we don't like Cam on this stream.
Start Cam over Cam.
Yeah, we like I said, I was happy for Cam. I was really happy for Cam.
He was the one that sparked it.
Defense is what easy to say. Yeah. The defense is what stood out to me first. Before he even started to score his first bucket, it was the defense. Because he came out like gangbusters on the defense. Like he was on point with his defense. Like he was hustling, he was stealing, he was getting to the basket. You know, he was just doing everything right on defense. And then the scoring came. So shout out to Cam Thomas in that third quarter. Again, 10 points. Was it 10 points or was it 9 points?
11. Yeah.
Oh, we had 11?
He arguably was the spark for that. Like it's very easy to say that if he did not come in and give that spark, who knows how the rest of the game went.
It could have definitely turned out differently. Because he gave us like five straight points. Like you know, like he had a 3-pointer, he had a midi, like that was what really started the run.
I liked what I saw from him, besides outside of the block, that was like his best defensive play. But he was doing a good job of trying to stay in front of his. He wasn't trying to steal anything and do crazy. He was just trying to stay in front of the when he was defending, stay in front of his guy. But the thing that I did like about him tonight, that has been my issue with him all along, is that he didn't force any shots tonight. And if he didn't feel like he had it, how many times do you see him step in and take it to the rack instead of just trying to shoot it? And that was huge. That was a big thing. Like he stayed within his, within his shooting range. If he didn't feel it, he stepped in, and that's huge because most of the time he's just been getting them and he'll jack them right up, and they either they clank. So tonight he was very focused. I'll give him that.
Thank you for the super chat. Pentney Slipback. He said seeing Cam Thomas get 15 minutes tonight was great. Yeah, man, it was just a great sight to see. Again, Cam, big up Cam. Again, he was. You could tell like when Steve Nash put him in that like early on, he was still hot from that 46 points when he scored that 46 in the G League. He was still feeling it. It was obvious. So I was just happy to see it. I tweeted out early. I was like, he needs to play over Jevon ASAP. And then we saw Nash adjust.
Bro, if you would have hit that top of the key 3, bro, I was gonna go crazy. He was hitting them, and then he missed.
So that the fourth quarter was so crazy. Like I said, I'm gonna just read a little bit of the play-by-play because like the fourth quarter was just crazy. I'm gonna start at 3 minutes. KD made a 11-foot 2-point shot at 3 minutes. Then he made a driving layup by James John. KD makes a driving layup at 2 minutes 51. Darius Garland misses an 8-foot pull-up. Patty Mills at 2 minutes and 15 with that big 3-point jumper. Oh, I remember that, the Patty Mills 3 at 2:15. That was a huge 3 in the fourth quarter. And then here Ricky Rubio hit a jump shot. KD misses a pull-up. Marcus on the boards. LaMarcus Aldridge on the boards, offensive rebounds, and he makes a tip shot that KD missed.
11, I think, tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, at 1 minute 37, he makes a putback when KD missed that jump shot. And then James Johnson makes a 1-foot layup. And then after that, it was just basically just straight KD free throws. We played the free throw game. But again, great win. I wasn't expecting the Cavs to be like this good. Like Jared Allen and Markkanen makes them so much. And this guy Dean Wade, I don't know who.
Markkanen is fire, bro.
Yo, they make the Cavs. The Cavs might be. I'm not gonna lie. They might be a little playoff team, bro. They might slide in that play-in or a playoff.
Yeah, they might make a decent first round and get
they got a squad, bro.
Because Dean Wade, which is really
when old boy from the draft comes back, yeah, they good.
Yeah, he surprised me because he looks like he looked like he was KD's height. He was guarding KD. He did actually a good job on KD. Like he was in KD's jersey. He looks like he was like 7 foot. He has like long arms, and he can shoot threes. So he was hitting them threes, guarding KD, and he was playing good defense. So I was like, wow, I was really impressed. And then Jared Allen, just beast mode on the boards, just killing us.
I miss him, bro. Every time I see him,
killing us on the boards,
rebound or do some shit like that, I hurt him. I hurt. I do.
Yeah, people said Wade had KD. Now he didn't have him on lock. He just played. He really like KD was struggling a little bit, but it was good defense. It was good defense. Like I said, I didn't know about this kid Wade. Like I said, he's a tall kid. Like I said, he looked KD's height, and he has long arms, and he was like in KD's jersey the whole day, the whole night. But that's what you're supposed to do as superstars. You're supposed to guard him like that, and he made KD work. I'm not gonna.
He did. KD
He made KD work for those. What did KD have? 27.
Yeah, but he shot like 4. He shot like 41 though.
He shot 41. He made KD work, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even feel like he dropped 27. He's really just that good.
Yeah. He made KD work in that during the whole game, bro.
KD, you know you the most efficient scorer in the league. We need 50 out of you. You know, we need 49, 50 out of you. Don't do this again, KD. Don't disappoint.
Well, I mean, what scares me though right now with our team, it's like if KD doesn't have a good game or is not consistent, it's
not looking good.
That's the only thing I am convinced of.
What happened? Wait, what was Harden today?
All right, Harden
he shot 50. He shot 50%.
He shot 50.
He had 14. That's why he needs to score more though.
He did have 14 assists.
Oh, he had 14 assists. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 14 assists.
So I would give him a little. I'm not harping on him. I just because I look at it like nobody was really on until that second half when Nash really made the adjustments. Cam comes in, he gives you that. That's what arguably started our run.
Yeah.
But like James, he had 38 minutes, 5 for 10, 0 for 2 from 3, hit 4 for 4, 6 rebounds, 14 assists, 3 steals, 5 turnovers. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Yeah, it wasn't a terrible game. I would have liked.
He just had to shoot more. That's it. Like,
yeah,
he just had to score more. That's it. But
in the fourth, if he scored more now, he had 1 bucket in the fourth, I think. But if he scored more in the fourth, then I would have been cool.
I will say this though. In the beginning, those refs were not giving us the foul.
Oh, the refs were terrible. Yeah, the refs were terrible. We barely got to the line.
And I guarantee you, James would have had more. He would have had more points. He would have more free throws. I know I saw somebody say something yesterday that like, James is only good if he gets his free throws. It's like, but it's like, dude, some of the best players in the world, they get to the free throw. That's part of it. That's like saying Giannis is not good without free throws, right? And we know that's stupid because we know he's better than that. But that's just part of the game. If a guy can get to Durant got 10 for 10 from free throw. Are you trying to say he can only do it with free throws? I mean, that's 10 points right there. That means he only scored 17, right, from the field.
Yeah.
Harden had 14. So what? Yeah. So that's probably why the 27 didn't feel as big to you today, is because at least 10 of those points were from free throws. But that's part of the game. And if you can get somebody to
then we needed those every free throw because at the end when we had to play the foul game,
we'll take that. He had 4 straight. He had 4 straight free throws that we needed.
That were really needed. In the end, when KD had to hit those free throws, like if he missed one of those, it was a 3-point game. It was like the Cavs could have got right back in it.
Yeah. They could have pulled something out of their ass like they did last year and make some shit.
Yeah.
Part of the problem with us last night, and you said it earlier, was they have like 3 dudes that are like 7 foot, right? And we're not equipped to handle that. And I feel like it was every quarter, anywhere from 5 to 3 minutes. Like the first quarter, I think they were in the bonus. Second quarter, they were. Third, they were. Fourth, that was one thing that kept screwing us over for us to catch back up. Was we kept putting them in the bonus, and it just plus us not getting our calls. That was kind of ugly.
Yeah. And here's the kicker: they didn't have Mobley. So imagine if he was there, they would have been even taller. Like that team. That team is cheese versus.
And the thing about Nash, like I can't even get at Nash this game, bro.
No, you can't get at Nash.
I'm not giving that Nash because Nash did a good job of adjusting. I'm not gonna lie. He screwed up in the first quarter.
People were still trying to get what you would call it, like even in like this, even like the second, third, fourth quarter, like people were still blaming Nash. I don't know why.
No,
for what?
Can't. But because of listen, the rotations in the beginning, he was trying to figure it out, and he figured it out.
He messed up. I'll give that. He messed up in the first quarter. He was like, I'm going to try to go small, do this little Blake Griffin to 5 thing. Then he realized, oh, snap. The Cavs have 3 7-footers, and this is not looking good. So he's like, okay, let me start throwing Paul Millsap, LaMarcus. I think there was a time he put like JJ, Millsap, and LaMarcus all in at the same time. Like he was throwing big lineups, KD at the 2. He was throwing
Then
like,
he figured
they
it
were
out.
marketing at the 3, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He adjusted. That's why I can't get like. And then and in the end, we saw Cam Thomas. He benched Blake at the beginning of the half. He was like, "I'm done with Blake. Blake is sitting for the rest of the game." And then in the third and fourth, he started playing Cam more than Jevon. So that's what I'm saying. Nash did what he had to do.
And we got lucky with a little bit of Garland going out and back to the block.
Yeah,
we got lucky.
Even though he was 2 for 10 from 3, he was 9 for 27. He had 11. Like he was still putting in work. He had the most points. That kind of helped slow them down a little bit because we didn't really, even though he missed a lot of shots, we were having trouble kind of containing him a little bit.
Yeah,
we got a little lucky there too.
Thank you for the super chat, Jelani. He said we are top at 10 in both defense and offense. That's a fact. If you're joining us right now, the Nets just beat the Cavs 117 to 112. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I got an interesting poll for tonight. This poll, I wonder what Nation is going to say to this poll though. This poll is going to be funny. Who's all right? This is what the poll's going to be. Who is the biggest disappointment this year? Biggest disappointment this year. I'm gonna put Jevon Carter. I'm gonna put Blake. I'm gonna put James Johnson. I'm gonna put those 3. James Johnson.
Well, I mean,
Jevon Carter and Blake Griffin.
I don't know. James has pulled his head out of his ass the last week or week and a half, 2 weeks, and damn,
he dropped his MMA training.
If he wasn't playing the way he was, it would be ugly. But yeah, that's actually good. For me, it's a tie.
You think he was good this game, though, Zane?
I think he was. He had great hustle, man.
He was like.
But this is why I tell you. This is why
go crazy.
This is why I tell you he was. This is
why he was good. Chill out, y'all.
He had 9 points. He had 4 rebounds. He had 5 assists. He had 2 steals. He was doing a lot of hustle play that kept things alive during the run in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter. So I can't completely crap on James Johnson. In comparison to Jevon Carter and Blake, he played 10 times better tonight than those 2. So, I mean, he wasn't spectacular, but he sure as hell,
there were times I was tight at James Johnson tonight. I was tight. I was like, what the heck are you doing? There was times I was like, nah, take him out. But he did help on the boards. I'll give him that. He was helping.
He's helping with the little
in the clutch, yeah.
But also he's been doing better than these other guys. Is getting screens to get other players open.
Mm-hmm.
He does that little screen, and then or if he has the ball, he does that little kind of screen with the ball, and then passes it real quick, and it helps. I mean, he is at least being a little bit more aggressive and trying to get the ball movement compared to Blake right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, we'll see what. All right, guys, we'll see what Nest Station thinks. I was just about to put the poll up. Oh wait, I need one more person.
Yvonne says Harden's playing checkers. Y'all playing. I mean, he's playing chess. We're all playing checkers.
Harden playing checkers.
Wait.
14 points is checkers?
No, she said he's playing chess. Y'all playing checkers. Come on,
AJ, chill out.
I'm saying you
said nah.
Real
hey,
talk. Y'all talking about
hey, AJ just tried Hey, AJ said 14 points is checkers. That's crazy.
You should have said 14 points.
I know how to play chess. I actually play chess on my phone. So.
Oh man, no.
I like chess.
Wait,
y'all play chess?
Who should I
actually play chess on my phone.
Smack.
Who should I put as the last person though? I need one more person.
This girl named Smack said Rage the biggest disappointment.
I know he's ratchet. Like he ratchet.
Who's that? Do you know this girl? Do you know her?
Wait, there's a girl in here?
Yeah, her name is Smack, and she just said Rage the biggest disappointment.
Rage got
I think Rage. That's a troll. AJ. No. I'll tell you why, bro. I'm literally on the game right now, and my friends are trying to fucking play me, bro.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
She wants you to smack them cheeks, I guess, bro.
Smack.
They're trying to play me, bro. They're trying to play me, bro. Nah, I'm not.
Yeah, why are you hiding, bro?
I'm
you got a fresh cut or something? It's not right. What happened?
Yeah, do you have the Bruce?
No, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I got a fresh cut, but that shit is fire. Don't try me. Come on, huh?
All right. Hey,
thank you for the super chat, Jelani. You can read that, Saint. I'm trying to.
That's hella hard because Blake and Jevon both played like cheeks so far. I'll say Blake for now because he's starting for us and he's kind of killing the momentum early with him not hitting shots. Yeah, they both have been momentum killers for sure. But Blake.
Ray sounds terrible.
I do think Blake
I'll get off the game and show my face. Don't worry.
I do think Blake is gonna come out. I just think he's in a bad slump, man. I really do, and I really am one of these things that I think Blake needs to slide down to the 4. I'm tired of this 5 shit. Like, there's no, especially when Claxton comes back. I kind of get the feeling LA is going to get some starts. I really do. I think it's going to become obvious that starting Blake is.
You think it's just a matter of time? You think it's going to come soon?
I do. I mean,
Harden. You put Harden.
It's like
I had to put somebody else, so I just had to.
Wait, tell nobody you put Harden.
Because I had to put because it wouldn't let me put the poll up unless I put 4 people on it. So I had to put somebody else. Like, who else am I going to put?
See, I'm going to go with me personally. I'm going with Blake because
me too.
I think we expected more out of Blake.
Mm-hmm.
Jevon Carter, I think most people either rocked with him or didn't, but everybody kind of had. I think majority of more people knew what they were going to get out of Carter compared to Blake. That's just my feeling.
Yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough.
It is
I put this is a good poll, bro. This is a good poll because there's a lot of different ways you can go with this.
Ruben said you should have put Nash.
So far.
Right now it's still going.
Voted.
64% said Blake, 23% said Jevon, 2% said James Johnson, and 11% said Harden.
What? If you're one of those 11% that said Harden, please elaborate.
You're a disgrace to the Brooklyn Nets fan base.
In comparison to the rest. You probably should have put Nash there.
Harden he's had his troubles though. He's had his trouble. That's why I put him at last.
But the most disappointing? That's
no. He's not the most disappointing.
No. But like what these people are saying, crazy. That's crazy. There's no way.
What was I gonna say though? Oh, the with the turnovers. That's the only thing that bugs me with Harden. The turnovers sometimes be getting me tight.
They're just lazy.
Everything else is
lazy turnovers.
Yeah, everything else has been okay with. Like I've been like getting used to what Harden been doing. So it doesn't like
how much is he averaging? I haven't paid attention.
I think he upped it. He upped it, right?
He's been averaging like 6 to like.
I think he upped it to 19.
As a primary ball handler, like you're gonna have turnovers.
Oh no, he's upped it. He's averaging 21 now.
No,
what's he averaging on turnovers though?
Oh, turnovers? Oh, I gotta look that up. I don't see it.
Because I got a Harden stand came at me on Twitter where I was just like, dude, all I said was these lazy passes and lazy turnovers by Harden are killing me. And he does them at like momentum time.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, well, you should be happy he's getting all those bums on the nets, like open shots. And I'm like, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like, of course. Clearly, that's a Harden stand where they like literally.
Everybody has that fan base where they'll try to like demean their teammates to make them look better.
Of course. And
everybody.
My response to that was.
He's averaging 5 turnovers per game this season.
How much is Russ averaging? That's the benchmark. That's what we look at.
Russ is
let's
8.
Would you say, Ray?
He's in a whole different ballpark.
I said he's definitely averaging more turnovers than Harden. There's no way.
No, I know he is, but I know he's leading the league.
Let me look.
Leading the league, bro. He is number 1, bro.
I need like the turnovers list. If y'all can bring up the turnovers, like the leading turnovers. Who's leading the
Luss?
Oh, he's averaging. Whoa. Russ is averaging less turnovers than Harden.
You're lying.
Less?
Oh my god!
What is he averaging?
You better share that screen. You're lying. You're lying.
I just saw a video that he was number 2.
It's like 0.9. It's like 4.9. So it's literally like point.
Harden averages. He averages 5 turnovers. Like, are you?
It's still not as bad as Russ. I'm sorry. Like Russ is just.
I didn't even know it was that bad.
See, AJ,
but Russ is still the worst. Like he's
that's
just
still 5 turnovers. You being petty.
4.9. 4.9 and then 5. Harden. It said Harden was 5.
I mean, it is like point with 0.9.
There's no way Harden.
It's 0.1. It's still 0.1.
But when Russ does it,
7, bro.
When Russ does it, he just like when Russ does it, he just looks stupid. Like it just looks worse, you know. So it's like he really deserves the number 1 spot just because, like, if you look at some of the shit that he does, bro, like. I'll be laughing when I see videos of it, bro. Like,
he does average 5. That's crazy.
I told you.
Wow.
I told you, bro.
That's crazy.
I didn't realize that. I thought he averaged like 4.
Harden might be leading. He might be up there. Like leading
he might. He's up there.
Turnovers, bro.
I wonder who's leading the league.
Harden might be up there. Unfortunately,
he's up there.
I think Kevin Porter Jr. is.
Yeah. Somebody said Russ throws the ball in the stands.
He does, bro. I swear. He'll go up for He'll go up for a fade. First of all, why are you going up for a fade at any point in the game? Why? And then he'll pass it out, and that shit go in the stands. I'm like, Russ, just sit down. Yeah. Come off the bench. Like, just let it go.
If you're joining us right now, the Nets just beat the Cavs. So we put a poll up, who has been the biggest disappointment, and Nets Nation is voting right now. So 58% have said Blake Griffin, 22% have said Jevon Carter, 5% said JJ James Johnson, and 14% have said Harden. It's been the biggest disappointment so far. With Blake Griffin, where do we go from here? Like, where do you guys see? I saw this crazy stat on Twitter that said Blake Griffin hasn't made a 3 since Toronto.
February, yeah.
I was like, what? Was that February?
February? No, I mean, isn't he shooting?
I thought it said February.
Nah,
I thought he already shot one. Somebody said
I'm trying to remember what the heck.
Hold on. It said, here it is. Blake hasn't made a 3 since Toronto. It's 15 days ago. 0 for 21 from 3 since.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was thinking, I don't know why I had February 15th in my head, but I mean, honestly, I was going to bring this up. Paul Millsap, because somebody earlier said Paul Millsap's been a disappointment. The only problem with Paul Millsap,
he hasn't really played though.
He hasn't played. Yeah, he's been out. Nash hasn't been giving him play, and then he's been out. So, I mean, for me personally, with Blake, I think not to hurt his ego, but dude needs to come off the bench for a little bit, especially the way LA's playing. Give Patty Mills some more. Paul Millsap some more run out there with the emergence of James Johnson playing better. I mean. No offense, you have too many guys that I think are very similar, and it's like if you're gonna do that, then you ought to be able to go to who's playing well, and the other person not get butt hurt. Like, don't just keep going to Blake because he's your favorite and he was there in the playoffs, and we weren't disappointed with him in the playoffs last year because he was doing far above what he was supposed to. But this year he hasn't had a good start. His scoring is not there. He has spotty games on rebounding. It's not working for him, whether it's like going back to the game plan. I mean, that's the problem in my personal opinion, is because of the Nets don't really have like an offensive game. Mm-hmm. I think guys like him suffer because I think some of these guys are so used to being in like well-oiled machines of like running plays. People like LaMarcus, people like Patty, even Paul Millsap, like they're definitely come from better offensively run teams. And it's like here, it's like pass to Harden, pass to KD, and if it doesn't work, kick it out to one of these guys and hope they can make it.
Yeah.
And I think that's affected, especially when these guys are off. It's like, how do you expect them to get out of their funk? And Blake just needs to take a seat right now.
Blake coming off the bench, I feel like is good because like I think him going up against like second stringers will be good. I think it'll take pressure off him. I think he'll like get a better rhythm. I think he'll be back though. I think he's in a slump. But so far, I was looking forward to seeing what he was going to do. What happened? Chill out.
They're going crazy on Blake.
Blake needs G League.
Blake needs a G League. That's
he needs to slide to the floor and come off the bench. I'm not a fan of it. Like,
and this was why I was so keen on LaMarcus starting tonight because I knew we wouldn't. I knew it was going to need LaMarcus with this lineup that the Cavs have. I knew like LaMarcus had Blake was just. This is one of those games Blake just had to sit. I'm sorry, he was just not effective. But like I said, he's not giving us from three. He's a bad rebounder. So yeah, I think he needs to come off the bench. But people are saying, because when I put that LaMarcus video out, people are saying if we start LaMarcus, we have no bench points. Because now Patty Mills is on the starting lineup and coming off the bench. Well, for me personally, I think Millsap could be that guy to score off the bench, and maybe JJ at times to score off the bench. And now we have Cam. So it's like, will we see Cam more now that he had his game,
Nope.
The biggest game of his
I think as long as Joe Harris and Bruce Brown are out, you're going to see Cam Thomas more. The question will be when everybody's back.
When everybody's back, then Cam,
will you see Cam Thomas? And The only thing that we can hope for is that if Cam Thomas comes out and arguably this is his best game of the season, obviously the most amount of time he's played. Hopefully, it makes an impression enough in Nash to give it another go. But that'll be beg the question is if when everybody's back, is Cam Thomas really going to get that run again?
Hell no.
Is he going to see that? I mean, I'm impressed that Nash actually made those changes. No Blake Griffin, stuck with LaMarcus, gave Cam a nice run in the third. Like, I'm impressed. Like, it'll be interesting to see if he keeps that up. I mean, he played James Johnson for damn near 30 minutes.
Yeah, he played James Johnson a lot. He's starting to like really play James a lot. Shout out Yvonne. She said Nash got to face reality with Blake. It's not an insult. He's just past his prime. That's a fact, Yvonne. Shout out.
Yeah, they said
Millsap's not that guy, AJ. He's not that guy. Oh man, Millsap's not that. Y'all think Millsap? He's not that guy.
Trust me, you're not that guy, pal.
Chill. Give him a chance, Case. He got to play a little bit. He hasn't played. He's been doing. He's been.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. He averages like 8.5 minutes per game, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, he has. He just has been going back and forth to Atlanta because of his newborn. So it's like I gotta see him play a couple games in a row.
He hasn't played much the whole season. I want to see what he does in like 30 minutes of action. Like, give him James Johnson's minutes for one game.
Yeah,
or
I think he gotta get. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if I think if while these guys are out, while Bruce Joe is out, Claxton, Cam could see some time here. Cam, like I said, this is the best game he's had of his career so far, right? So shout out to Cam. Hold on, let me read this comment right here. He said, "Here's the reason why Carter is worse. We got Blake for nothing. We had to give up a pick and sham it for Carter, and the man is shooting 28% from three." Shout out Star Scream. Yeah, that's tough. What do you think about that? Yeah, we did play like nothing for Blake, and then we had to get that trade, that pick for Carter. Yeah, Carter's bad. Carter's been bad, bro. I mean,
AJ,
what was he this game? Super chat? I didn't even see it. I can't see it.
Whoa.
You see it?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? All right. Oh, I see it now. Okay, thank you, Jaden the GOAT.
Hold on.
Yeah, look up Carter's stats. Run Carter's stats tonight.
Okay. Hold on.
Jaden said, "I don't like the Harden disrespect. He's chilling right now. He's gonna be back to himself by All-Star break. Harden is half ISO god, half 3-point machine."
All right.
Hey man, listen. This is Nest Nation that's voting him on the. I'm not saying he's been like the biggest disappointment.
So Jevon Carter's stats. Okay, Jevon Carter's stats shows he's ass.
What is it?
Yeah. His stats today calculate that he's ass. But he went 2 of 6 from the field, which is basically only 3-pointers, 2 of 6 from the 3. So that's all the shots he took. He didn't even try to take from any mid-range, no layups.
I think he had -8 threes, right?
Yeah, 2 threes, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 assist.
He had 2 threes?
Yeah.
What was he from 3? 2 for what?
2 for 6.
I think.
Oh, 2 for 6? I feel like he's that all the time.
Why is he always? I'm not gonna lie. He was our leader. He was our leader in threes made. But like in the first half, he didn't make another shot like after the first half, and he was still playing terrible. It was like that really bad.
Hey Rage, check your Discord.
Yeah, no, I got it.
The poll.
The one in the middle.
I'm gonna read the poll. So the poll so far, who has been the biggest disappointment? 60% have said Blake Griffin. Second place is Jevon Carter, 22%, and third place is Harden, 14%. Last place is James Johnson, 4%. Yeah. So that's the vote right now. Someone said we need to trade for Isaiah Stewart. Chill, bro. Chill.
Hey, let's talk about Patty Mills.
Patty.
Gotta give Patty some love tonight. 6 for 10, 5 for 9.
Good.
Patty's just been
17 points. Like he has been. Since Joe's been out, the dude has stepped up.
He is just everything, bro. Patty is just a 3-point god, bro. I can't even say enough about Patty.
Picked him up.
Yeah, the best pick. He might be the best pickup, yo. The best pickup might have been this guy right here, Patty. Like I said, he's leading, and he's up there in the 3-point percentage, right? I know he's like leading the league. I think he was like number 3 or number 2. Him and Joe are up there. I know him and Joe is up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, Patty's been huge for us, man. Now, when everybody's healthy, Will Patty get this minutes though?
The man said, "Daddy Patty." That's crazy.
Patty thrills.
He said,
Daddy Patty.
Yes, he did.
Hey, yo.
AJ, get your fan base, bro.
Get your fan base.
Hey, Patty. Hey, yo.
Get your fan.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Patty 17 points, right? So when Joe Harris and everybody comes back, will Patty? How many minutes is he getting now? Patty had 35 minutes. Damn.
Yeah. Well, his last 2 games he started, man. He's been getting.
So, will we see how many minutes is good enough for Patty? Let's just say that. How many is healthy minutes is good enough for Patty?
Wait, but right hold on, AJ. Time out. I know someone in the comments did not call Patty Mills beef patty. That is
that's wow, that's crazy.
I like
that.
I'm not gonna lie. That's good. Get him out.
I'm ending this chat right now. We're ending this chat. Get him out right now, bro. We're ending the stream.
I don't like that. That makes me feel uncomfortable.
Krabby Patty.
So we got these patties is crazy. Oh my god! All right.
Can't call. Jesus.
What was I saying? Oh, how many minutes do y'all think Patty, like when everybody's back? How many minutes Patty had every game? Like,
Kyrie.
No, don't include Kyrie.
No include Kyrie. 20.
Don't include Kyrie.
24.
24. Let me know in the chat right now how many minutes.
I'm thinking that's about right. I mean, he definitely should. Like, I would love to see him get that, especially depending on whether LA is going to come and start or not. I mean, I definitely think they're going to have to address the Blake issue. I mean, if any indication of it tonight, like, you know, unless he's just going to keep going to Blake every time there's a small.
Yeah. This was not the matchup for Blake. It was not. We did not need Blake tonight.
No, I mean, Blake has been
I'm gonna address this. Yeah, dude, this is his first game against the Cavs, so slow your roll, dude. He made better choice. I gave him his props, but he hasn't done anything. He went down to the G League. Yes, he scored 40 points. So let's see him do it consistently, and then yes, he's ready. It's one game.
Yeah,
relax.
I don't know why people are saying, like, somebody said on Twitter, somebody tweeted me saying, like, oh, I said Cam wasn't ready for the NBA. I never said that. I just said that he needs just a little bit of development. You know what I'm saying? And they put him in the G League, develop. Look what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how many times did we say go down to the G League to get your confidence?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong
better
with
shot. And the other thing I even said tonight is what was the first thing I said is the man definitely took his time with his shots. He didn't rush them. Something that we'd been talking about. Yeah, but that's what it is. Some people will always just watch just to find you to say something and then come back later and see, well, remember you said this?
Yeah. And with Cam, like I said before, I love Cam. Love that he's a scorer. But when everybody's healthy, I'm not sure about his minutes. You know what I'm saying? Steve Nash.
He could drop 50. He could drop 50. He's not touching the court. He's just not. He's not.
Steve Nash is not, like he said, he did a good job of playing him tonight. And trust me, I think Cam is playing better. He might be better than Jevon Carter right now. But it's just the way the league works is they're not gonna put a rookie over. You know what I'm saying? It's just Nash is not that type of coach. Nash is not that type of coach. That's the type of coach.
We've talked about Cam a bunch of times saying, listen, Nash A is not going to play him that much, which he hasn't. So we're like, why sit on the bench? Send him down to the G League. So the times that they sent him down to the G League, like we suggested, he dropped one game, it was 30-something. The other game the other day was 46. So clearly it's helping him. And then today he comes up and he's obviously learned something because he's been going down to the G League. They've been working on him.
He was still hot from the G League game, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like people literally wanted to just as soon as we started the year, they wanted to just say, oh, no, throw him in right there, boom, right from the beginning, give him 15, 20 minutes a game. Yeah. No, it's not. That's not how it's not
how it works in the NBA. Like I said, on a championship team with veterans, he's not going to
on a scrub team, of course.
On a scrub team, Cam's going to receive 38 minutes.
The reality
like it's different. It's different.
The reality of it is, it's just he's not going to, and nor should he, because it's like he doesn't really deserve to start over anybody. So it's like it's not even that anybody feels like he's not like NBA ready. It's just on this team specifically. It's like you're not going to get minutes like that. and you should play in the G League or for the time being, so you can develop.
Can you make the argument now though for him to be in there more than Jevon Carter? Of course.
Yes.
You can easily make that argument. You could also make the same argument the way Blake's playing. Should we see some Sharp? Should Sharp get a run in there, especially when we're down another center and there's no Claxton and he's a few weeks away? Like, of course. So those are different conversations, but to say that Cam should have gotten the go right off the bat is no. He had to learn some stuff, and he's getting there. He's getting comfortable.
Rookies can't be entitled to anything unless you were on a trash team. Unless they're on a trash team, it's not how it works.
Yeah, like I said, Tom Thibodeau, like Nash is not that type of coach to do that. Like he's not gonna pull rookies over veterans. That's not like even if the veterans are playing bad, he's not gonna do that.
I love Cam though. I love Cam, bro. I really fuck with him.
Okay, hold on.
Cam's definitely adding because we've been asking where's the scoring going to come from. Well, today was a big step in that right direction to see if Nash goes back to him and trusts him, and I think that's great. He definitely needs more games, and I'll even take something that Age says is that like, hey, you got to give him minutes, and you're right, you got to give him minutes, and if Jevon Carter's not playing good, there's no reason they shouldn't give him a run.
Same thing with Blake. If Blake's not playing good, we should, like I said, it's all on Nash. It's like some coaches will make that move and be like, make a point. He'll make a statement to the locker room. You veterans, if you're not playing well, I'll put rookies in over you. You know what I'm saying? But some coaches are not like Nash is like a player coach, so he's not that type of coach to do that.
Oh, Mo asked us because we're talking about this. What's Kyrie doing? You really want to know what Kyrie's doing right now? Kyrie got caught playing flag football again. He got caught playing flag
why do you guys have this ready?
I don't even know about this. Did y'all mean to put him on number 2?
What are you talking about?
Yo, they have him on number 2. This is perfect.
They have him on number 2. Look at the attention to detail.
Wow, Kyrie's playing flag.
Look at my dog. Look at Kyrie, man.
He's staying in shape.
He looks in shape, bro. Yeah.
And he's probably the most skilled on the court, just like him.
Yeah, but they're grabbing them flags though. He got into bad protection right there.
Look
at my man's on the left though. Why is his neck like that?
Oh nah.
Whoa, I didn't even see him.
It's like turned to the side like that.
That shit. People with them type of neck scare me because I feel like they're not like.
Nah, that's crazy. Somebody said
his head has been getting bigger though. I noticed that lately in these photos, his head's been getting bigger.
Somebody said his shorts are tight. Damn.
So that's what Kyrie doing.
Why are you paying attention to that?
Look at the dude directly behind though with the belly. Look at that.
Oh wow.
That's definitely a flag.
He's not even in shape like that.
That's like Blake Griffin on defense right now in the background.
Yeah.
The picture blurry, but you can still see the gut. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the QB.
So that's what Kyrie doing. Kyrie's playing flag football again.
Oh man! If you're joining us right now, the Nets just beat the Cavs 117-112. Who has the biggest? So we put up a poll. Who has been the biggest disappointment? 209 votes. Blake Griffin's 58%, leading the charge. And then it's Jevon Carter, second place, 23%, and then Harden, third place with 15%. Last place is JJ. Is the last place. Shout out Isaac. Yeah, join the Discord. Let me pin the Discord. Thank you, Isaac. If you're not on our Discord, join us on Discord. Hold on, my fault, y'all.
Marlon, don't ever compare Curry to a god. Like, don't do that. Don't disrespect my boy like that.
Yo, the Duke of Quail. Look at the Duke of Quail. Shout out, Drew. Thank you for super chat, bro. Every stream we need to.
We do. Where you been at?
Yeah, we do, man. We doing that.
You're a fake fan exposed.
You late.
Listen, this is not me. This is State and Rage's segment.
Fake Nets Kingdom fan? Are you serious?
Oh my god. That's
crazy.
Shout out to Duke of Quail, man. Yeah, what's Kyrie doing? Yo, when Kyrie posted today, every time he posts, bro, I just began. I posted today, the Wolverine picture with Kyrie and the little when Wolverine's in
right.
Where he post?
He just posted like mad pyramid, and you know how Kyrie do with his stuff. Hold on. He posted, the mad Egyptian, like we in the last film. Like we in the Scorpion. He posted like the Scorpion King. You know how he be,
bro. Like,
hold on, let me share my screen, bro.
What you be on, Kyrie, bro?
They like the Kyrie fan. That's dude. Rage got something good going on, bro.
Every time he posts, bro, it just like gave me
like Kyrie, bro.
You know how Kyrie be posted? He be posted like mad different art, and then he just be posting mad Egyptian, like black Egyptians.
Dude,
somebody said he's dreaming of Egypt queens.
Yeah, AJ, after you share, I got something to share because this is crazy. Someone dropped it in Discord. This is insane. I gotta share it.
Share it, bro. You can share it, bro.
All right,
is it bad?
It's bad once you really understand.
And then go to Kyrie's tweets. You can share. Go to Kyrie's tweets after too. Like you can share Kyrie's tweets because that's just hard to explain, bro. That shit is just like.
I'm about to share.
I think Kyrie is definitely into some art.
Okay. What? Okay. See, this is Katie's leg. What do you see wrong?
Wait, what?
What do you see wrong? I'm gonna zoom in here, but just guess what you see.
Is that a
wrong.
tat on his?
Is it a tattoo?
Is that some dry skin or what? What is that?
That's not
a tattoo, or is that
eczema?
Look at his skin, bro. Look at his skin.
I'm not a fan.
That's some.
I'm not a fan.
Is that eczema?
Yeah, but maybe he didn't.
Don't zoom in, bro.
Maybe.
I want to see that, bro. I want to see that.
Bro, he not a superstar no more.
No, dude. Give him a little break because he probably didn't want to lather up with lotion before the game. I mean, come on.
How do you find that? Who finds that?
Someone dropped. Kai dropped it in the Discord, bro.
The fact that we thought it was a tattoo was really.
I gotta stop sharing that. That was horrible.
That's gross.
I even called that dry skin.
Wait, show Kyrie's tweets next. Kyrie's tweets.
Leb said, "Why are you doing this?
Why did KD do this? I ain't show.
That make me feel itchy. Like
KD, you got
AJ's about to go get some cocoa butter right now.
Yo, I'm about to get some. I'm about to like run my that make me feel mad.
KD, we have to do better because first your hair, now you doing this, KD. We gotta have a talk.
But to defend KD,
it looks like eczema.
As a basketball player, would you lather up with lotion before you go out and play?
I mean, when you get out the shower, you gotta.
But I'm talking about. Would you?
It depends. Like if I'm mad ashy, like if I was like when I used to play, if I was mad ashy, like I'll load at my knees and like a little bit. I put some lotion on my knees and elbows, but not like the whole body.
That looks you can lotion up your legs, except your
honestly no, but that looks like it's probably a condition though. That's not regular ashy skin. That looks like I'm just being honest. I'm just really being honest. Like I don't want to make fun of him because that am I tripping? That doesn't look like just ashy skin. Like
that looks like ashy skin.
It looks like he didn't. It looks like he didn't put lotion on.
It really looks like severe ashy skin, bro.
Nah, it didn't look like he put lotion on for a minute.
Somebody said gold bond.
I'm not trying to put his business out, but it didn't look like he put on.
It's either a severe condition or he didn't put lotion on for a minute, but that's not like 2-day ash or 3-day ash. That looked like 3-week ash, bro.
Yo, he said 2-3 week ash.
It gotta be. What 2-day, 3-day ash have you ever seen, Katie? I'm not
Yo, AX. Shout out to AX. He said, "Get on your knees, Harden voice."
AJ, your legs look like that after 2-3 days.
Nah, bro. I put lotion on.
That's like 1 month.
They're saying he might have gotten a new tattoo. That's true.
Oh no, that's not.
That's bad. If you're supposed to put the oil, what's it called? Like, if you get a new tattoo, you're supposed to put that oil on. Not the oil, the Aquaphor. You're supposed to put Aquaphor on your tattoo.
Yeah, no, yeah. See, this is what Kyrie be posting on his.
Yeah, this is what he tweeted, yo.
No, wait. This man said it said. KD looked like Jordan. His skin looked like Jordan Retro 3 elephant print. That's so crazy. For those who don't know, hold on. That's crazy. Hold on.
Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna show it on the stream what the elephant print is.
Yo, this is what Kyrie's been posting. He went on a streak today with his posting with his Egypt.
This fire. Mummies. I like this fire.
Y'all,
this
is elephant print, y'all.
See, I don't know what's going on here, but like,
yo, dude,
Kyrie is into.
That's so disrespectful, bro.
Kyrie is into some serious art, and some of that shit that he's posting represents what he thinks it, and it is beautiful. I'm not gonna I went to art school, so I recognize what he's
But, like,
you know, there's no hidden message in what he's posting. He's just posting shit.
He's just posting art.
Culture, like his culture, what he believes in, and stuff that represents it. That's what he's doing.
Exactly, Saint. You get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
But now, see, like, I like art, but what's the point of this picture?
I mean, but it looks beautiful. Think about there's other things. The other things about this photo you have to look at is like symmetry, angling, perspective. Like there's some beauty to this.
Saint spitting right now, y'all.
If you look at that and think that's like, what's the point?
This is like when you go to those art museums and you got to be like, what is the artist thinking? Or you know, you got an expression and stuff.
Because the other thing you have to
analyze
think about
art like this too, but
if that was also a black and white photo, how fucking amazing would the contrast of the white background with the black with the bodies would look sick.
Chubbs, they getting on you. They
said Chubbs has no taste.
I'm an art man, so
I have no taste. This man's really grabbing a ledge, talking about I got no taste.
Say, have you ever shown them your photos you've taken?
I'll pull one up later. I'll find.
There's a female's getting Michael Jordan, and you talking about I got no taste. This is crazy. She's literally palming her head. That's not even funny.
Nah, what that means is right. She's palming her head, but she's really that means like she's palming her brain. Basically, she's palming her brain because she likes how she think. You know, type of deal. Like you gotta really go into
doing over here though. Like this is what's confusing me.
He's laying down. Listen, he laying down because like he's tired of he's tired of life and stuff like that. Like he's going through it. You know, he depressed.
If you join us right now, we're analyzing Kyrie's tweets today. We are analyzing Kyrie's tweets today right now.
Stupid. See, this is the thing that does drive me nuts about like the thing with Kyrie is that it's like every time this man says or posts something, it's just like it's either all you see in the tweet, and I'll no limits perfect for this. He'll just put he'll put king, or like people will be like, "Oh, you're a god, you're this," and then there's the other half, and the people are like, "What does this mean? What does he do? Does this mean he's coming back 4 moons?"
Whenever I see Kyrie's like go to the comments, it's just mad vax comments.
Yeah.
Get vaxxed.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Shots. People show pictures of shots and needles. Like I was like, damn.
Or you have people like that are like so fucking bitter.
The pyramids make me laugh. I'm sorry, the pyramids, bro, because that's just the most Kyrie shit.
The last pharaoh,
the last Egypt. Pyramids is like
it's like Scorpion King, bro.
I really like his art.
Well, he changed his cover. It wasn't that before.
I love his art.
His banner wasn't like that before. Well, his bio.
That's from the Remember the Time video. His thing with Eddie Murphy, Chanel Iman.
Yeah. I don't remember it being.
That's fire.
That. You might have changed it. Somebody says Kyrie watching our games. Yeah, he is.
Now see, this is fire. I like this.
Yeah, that's tough.
This, like this, this is bullshit. I don't know what's going on here.
What?
But see,
bro?
this,
but look, no.
I rock with this. With this.
Fine. It's more colorful.
I like this. Yes, not some dude grabbing a ledge.
Bro, he's grabbing. It's why he's grabbing it though. That's what you're not getting. He grabbing it because he holding on.
So.
What you mean? Let's just move on, bro. We gotta move on.
He holding on to a lot of stuff.
Next topic, y'all.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, thank you guys for voting. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It gets to 100 likes tonight. The votes. I'm closing the poll right now. 247 votes. 249 votes. Excuse me. Who has been the biggest disappointment so far? Blake Griffin has led. Is the winner for biggest disappointment so far in that nation. Then second place is Jevon Carter, and third place is Harden with 15%. Last place is James Johnson.
See, these are the kind of photos I take, bro. This was the last one I took of my son, by the way.
What?
I take black and white photos, bro. Yeah, that's the one I took of my son. No, but
the camera quality like crazy.
Though, dude.
No, the black and white is fire, though. The black and white is fire.
Like I take shit like that. This one's actually really cool. I'll show you.
I know that beach. That's the. Is that Oceanside Beach or what's
no? That's up by Santa Barbara where I live. Like, look at the reflection. This is the kind of shit that I be taking.
That shit.
That's fire.
Okay. That's the
kind of like shit I look for.
So, like,
That's
what's
an
the
Arc
inspiration
Kingdom.
for the picture of the toilet?
Shout out
Oh,
to
that
Lab.
was well. That
I
oh,
peeped
you
that
saw
one.
that? No,
Yeah, I
well,
peeped
both my kids and I were in the middle of a hardware. And you ever been in a hardware store where they have the toilet seats hanging on the wall? And it's actually
Oh, right.
a video. So both my sons pick up the toilet seats, put their butt in there, and start going like going in the middle of like, and there's like everybody walking around. Yeah, that's my kid.
Somebody said Home Alone. I'm weak.
Yeah. No, hey, where I live, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I live like isolated beach in California where I'm away from all the bullshit. I can't lie. I live in a beautiful place.
Yeah. You can ask y'all questions, y'all. Put at Saint in the comments if you guys have any questions, anything y'all want to talk about, anything that we missed. Just put at Saint in the comments and we'll answer the questions. Yeah. Somebody said Saint lived in paradise. Hey.
I do, man. I can't complain.
Yeah. Yes, I like the stream. Thank you, CWE.
Wow. Nah, I just read a tweet. I'm
Yo,
not
CWE, what happened to you, bro? What happened this something happened in the Discord, man? Why we're trying to figure out what happened to you, TWE.
Oh, I seen what he got banned or something.
I say no. We should probably table that conversation till later.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
join our Discord, y'all. It's pinned in the top of the YouTube. Join our Discord.
Join Discord.
But yeah, ask y'all questions.
Did we miss anything? Did we miss anything for the game tonight? I mean, let's see. Patty was great. Cam was great. I'd love to see Cam get more play, especially with these people, especially with Joe Harris and everybody out. I want to see if that continues. I'd like to see Sharp get a little. I don't think, now that I think about it, as much as I think Kessler would be nice, with the emergence of James Johnson and some of these other guys and Paul Millsap back, I just don't think you're going to see much of Kessler. But I really do believe we should see Sharp. I would love to see Sharp. I don't know why that guy hasn't either also been given some play, considering how much Blake is kind of going downhill right now, and Clax is not due back for damn near a few more weeks, they said. I think it would be great to
shout out Lev. Lev said Discord was wilding last night. Yeah, Lev. Yo, if you was on Discord last night, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Ray, you know. That's After Dark channel. Ooh.
Our next game is on the 24th, Wednesday.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh, what did Cake Spoo say? Next game, Deets? Yeah, we play
the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics.
The Celtics before Thanksgiving, right?
Yes.
Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, we play the Boston Celtics. So that's going to be a oof.
It'll be on ESPN or Yes Network, depending on where you live.
That's going to be prime time.
I think that's going to – I mean, I do have something to talk about, because there has been people that have said this, and our record, yes, we are at the top. Yes, we have a great record. However, most of those wins have come against crappy teams.
Dookie.
Mm-hmm.
And we have been laying a big egg on some of the bigger teams.
Yep.
And I don't want that to become the narrative. And I definitely think that we are going to get better, and we are slowly getting better. But it is a little concerning that we seem to even struggle against some of these lower teams, even though we pull the W out, we figure it out. I just am. What I'm looking for this next game is not to fall apart in the third quarter.
Yes,
because the next three games, David, I don't know how to say your last name.
Yeah, that problem.
I'll just say David knew is that we play the Celtics, Suns, and Knicks next three games. Not so much worried about the Knicks, but they're still going to play. They're still going to play good.
It's still going to be a tough game. Just because it's Eastern rivalry, it's New York rivalry.
I'm not saying we're going, but there is a potential that you could go 0-3 against the next things. There's that potential if we don't pull our heads out of our ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying we're going to, but you could easily see it be a 1-3. You could see it be a 2-3. You could see it being a 3. I mean,
with the way we've been playing, 0-3 is possible.
I'm not like, again, me saying this is not like a panic. Our team sucks. But there has been some things that have been concerning, and we've got to start winning against some of these better teams convincingly.
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all feel about that. AJ, what are you – I mean
I think it's a good test for us. I mean, like I said, we've been playing well, but it's just now we just gotta do this against good teams, and we can't go down we can't. Like I said, we have to have good starts. So these starting lineups, I think, got to be better. Because we've got to start. Because you know how we always start like slow.
Yeah,
right.
We got to have good starts against great teams like the Suns and Celtics. Those are teams you don't want to be down 15, down 22.
Well, then let's talk about lineups. I mean, obviously you can't go small against the Suns, right?
Nope.
The Suns can play small ball and big ball. I mean, so you can't really go small there. I think maybe the Celtics are kind of, they're not too big, right?
They're a small ball team.
Yeah,
but Blake got exposed last year against the Celtics.
Yeah, and Robert Williams is gonna feast.
I forgot who their starters are. We gotta look up their starters. Rage.
You said Nick. What starters you want me to look up?
All right, there's questions.
Celtics starters.
Okay.
That's saying I'd like to start Patty and Joe to help our spacing. Having two non-shooters in the starting lineup is a disaster. I definitely think once Joe comes back, you won't see Patty starting.
Yeah, Patty's coming off the bench once Joe comes back.
Yeah. Which I'm okay with only because we need that scoring on the bench. We really do. He needs to.
Your name is still Steven, by the way.
So the Celtics starting lineup is Smart, Brown, Tatum, Horford, and Robert Williams.
Oh, they actually go big. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So
it'll be interesting to see who they start. I mean, because then they could go into this. Duke of Quail said, I doubt we will see Sharp at all. Nash is so stuck on Blake, and plus Clax is out. Now Nash won't give him minutes over Aldridge or Millsap. No, I'm not saying give him minutes over that. Just I can't imagine that you wouldn't go to him once in a while if something's not working or somebody's in foul trouble. I just kind of find that a little like definitely against some of the lower teams, I feel like you should be giving them some run at center. But
there's a lot of questions now. Now y'all want to ask questions.
Not ratchet.
Somebody said, do you think Joe Harris comes back after 2 games like Nash said? He hasn't started running yet, so I don't think he's going to come back until like next week maybe. Next week is the earliest.
Yeah,
and somebody asked me about
the next game he's back.
You see by next game?
Yeah, next game he's probably back.
Next game? Next game. Yeah.
Like Joe Harris or Claxton?
No, Joe Harris.
Joe Harris.
I thought Joe Harris was coming back before then.
No, he hasn't started running yet, like doing running and stuff yet. I mean, he's done like workouts and weight room stuff, but he hasn't started doing like on the court stuff yet. And for Bruce Brown, they didn't rule him out. Somebody asked me in Bruce Brown, they didn't rule him out for the Celtics game, but I doubt he's going to play. I doubt it. But
that Celtics game is going to be a good game.
They didn't rule him out.
They could fuck around and really slap us. They could really punch us in the mouth. If we play like we've been playing, like we could lose, bro. I'm excited for some competition though. 3 good games.
Facts. I'm excited for that game too. DeJoy Calloway said, "Is it me or has KD been a little off lately?"
No. Wait.
A little off? Not really. What do you have last game? I gotta look at his stats.
No, he didn't play last game. The game before that. Oh yeah, he has kind of been a little off. He had like last 2-3 games were like. But
I mean, the last bad game he really had that I can think of was the Warriors game.
Not bad, but
yeah,
like I don't think he's saying bad. I think
that was a bad, but I will say that
was a bad game.
That was a bad game. Yeah, he was tripping.
That was a bad, and it's crazy to think that today wasn't even a bad game. Like early it was, but like he came through when it mattered. So that's all. Really
yeah, and he's still leading. It's not like KD's not gonna be perfect every game. You guys gotta know, like realize.
It's crazy. Like we really expect like these players.
That's what I'm saying. You expect.
We expect.
No, I don't think he's saying like
A1, bro. Like,
every game they expect KD to be like 15 for 15.
No, he said he thinks he's just playing off. I don't think he's saying bad. He said
it's a little off. Yeah, he's
a little off.
He's still leading the league in scoring, and he's still getting.
That's why we can't put it all on him though. Yeah. That's why like Harden and everybody got to start like scoring more consistently. You know, like because KD we can't put that on him every night to just drop 35 and shoot 60 from the field all the time. That's why everybody got it. You know.
because like I said, he shot for 45 tonight, and he still has 27. So it's like some people will say that's not a bad game. Some people say it's not a bad game, but
I don't think
to KD standards, that's a bad game. To KD standards, that's a bad game.
But that's not even a bad game though, and it's crazy.
It's not. It's not a bad game.
I mean by off, I mean you could.
It's just not as usual.
Him standing at the half court line is off. I will say that's off.
Yeah.
So somebody did ask. I saw one that said, "Do you think Harden will going to snap out of this turnover slump?"
If he doesn't stop trying to do the foul stuff, then no.
5 turnovers a game is a lot, bro. And I thought Russ was averaging more, but
I mean, is that just laziness or he's
some of it is him trying to draw fouls. Some of it when
it's on like passes though.
No, that too. Yeah, it's multiple things.
It's lazy passes. He tries to do a bounce pass a lot that really doesn't it works sometimes. But he'll have that, or when he'll try to drive to the rim, he'll get stripped. That's what usually happens.
Yeah,
I think it's
just the passes. He be forcing it, and then sometimes when he when he foul baits, sometimes he'll try to do a foul bait, and then he'll just turn it over.
And it looks shitty.
It's that
really bad
and passes, but it's mostly passes. But some of it is the trying to foul bait and stuff.
Yeah. Because there was a possession in this game. He tried to do when he puts his arms out and tries to get the layup, and he puts his arms out to get a foul. He lost it, and then the refs didn't call it, and it was a turnover. It was a bad turnover. It was like a 4. Keep asking y'all questions, y'all. We're trying to see somebody said I'd like to start Patty. I'll say not one. We answered that one. I doubt we will see Sharp. Wait, who's deleting all these messages? Oh, Gawain is spamming. Shout out to Cakes Boo. Somebody, she said Saint, our bench score tonight was fire.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the bench, dude. Bench
40 plus.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, even KD in this post-game interview, right as he was about to walk off the court, he literally, that was his first thing. He said, "Dude, our shout out to our bench. Our bench pulled it through." So he knew.
This is a good question. He said, Saint, oh wait, I lost it. Oh, here it is. Saint, how can we get Harden more buckets? Put him off the ball for several possessions.
Shoot mid-range.
Yeah, if you do that though, who's gonna run the ball? Though?
He need to shoot mid-range.
You can't put him off the ball.
I mean, unfortunately, that's the problem with our team is that Harden is that main guy, and it's like we don't want Jevon Carter doing it, and obviously no Kyrie. Kyrie can't bring the ball up more. I mean, you really don't have anybody else.
There's times that he comes off screens, bro, and it irritates me. And he be open at the top, not at the top of the key, but he'll be in the mid range there, and it's just like, bro, pull it, bro. That shit is aggravating.
And y'all see him shoot it, and it's butter literally 90% of the time.
For mid range,
it's rarely he misses from mid range when he actually does it.
The one time he did it tonight, it looked good.
Yeah,
from a Harden, right?
Great, yeah. Harden had that little mid-range,
and it's multiple times that he's open. It's like, bro,
I just looked on Stat News. Harden he's leading the league in turnovers. He has the most turnovers this season with 90.
Yeah.
Then second place, it's Westbrook. Westbrook is second place, and then third place is Young's. Who's Young?
Yeah, and that's
Trey Young, then Paul George.
And that's why when these Harden stands get all pissed off, it's like, dude, no, it's not. I mean, he's leading the league in turnovers, so there's something going on there. Whether it's whatever the reason may be, it's too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, it like Jay from Brooklyn was talking about it, and I remember saying it. And hopefully it's true. Hopefully you don't get rid of him, and we can see him in a few years. But like Zagorowski, we need a guy like him that can control the ball and handle the ball.
Yeah.
I guess if there was anything with Mike James, you could kind of say a little bit he had that. A little bit more in comparison to Jevon, where, I don't know where his head goes when he gets down there. He thinks he's
there's I haven't seen Harden play off the ball since OKC.
That's just not.
He doesn't do that no more. That's not his game.
Harden off the ball.
He's just not used to it. That's Kyrie.
I've seen him do it before,
but
he just doesn't do it anymore.
He just hasn't done it since he's been in Houston. It's it's no point. I mean, he could he is still a
he did it in Houston. You're right. He did it in Houston because CP3 was he
he
played
was
off the
point
ball.
guard.
CP3.
But
I mean,
like,
let's be honest, dude. Harden had 14 assists tonight. So I mean, where are you going to get that from?
yeah,
I
he
guess
needs to be
that's
the primary.
my
He needs
whole
to be.
question. If anybody's unhappy with about it or wants to see him off the ball more, then tell me where you're going to get 14 assists from somebody.
He needs to just shoot when he's open. That's really what it is. And a lot of times he's open in the mid range area, like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like he runs in to the to the paint. And how I look at it is like I'll see him open out here, and then as he's running, I literally just see the percentage of the shot going in just drop down and down as he gets to the rim. So it's just like, bro, just shoot it when it's open. Like that's all he really needs to do, because he's open a lot of times there, like a lot.
For Harden to score more, again, like I said, he can't. Don't do those foul baiting. Just go to the rim strong, and get your float. He has to get that floater back. His floater is key. Like once he gets the floater back, his mid range, like Julian said, that's
just
opens up your game.
It opens up your game. Opens up everything, bro. Be a 3-level scorer, bro. Like you might, if you do that, you might fuck around and be better than what you were. Like if you really start, that's a really big weapon that a lot of people don't, utilize now. And it's like, bro, get that. It's a really efficient tool. Like use that, bro.
He hits that mid-range floater. That's a quick 10 points. And then let's say he hits he shoots 2 open threes. He misses. He shoots another open 3. He makes it, and he gets hot from 3. Like I said, that's a quick 14, 15.
Here's a
right
good
there.
question: if Tristan Thompson becomes a free agent buyout, should the Nets acquire him for rebounding?
He got out rebounded by Steph, so I've never gotten over that. I remember that night, like I was so upset because the Cavs almost beat Steph and Golden State. I was so upset where he got out rebounded by Steph. Like it made me so mad. He had some good moments in those finals though, like in 2016 and 15.
But jokes aside though, like I probably highly consider getting him.
Tristan Thompson, he's undersized for a center, but he's went crazy before. He got good experience. I've seen him go crazy in the finals.
We know Patty Mills can play point guard, but if everybody's healthy,
Harden needs to do that, bro.
Patty's not like that. I mean, he's a point guard. He can, but he's not as good as
he's not a
playmaker.
Patty Mills is not a facilitator by any means.
Yeah, he's not really a facilitator.
We need to utilize our best facilitator.
Royal, we didn't say he couldn't score. Somebody asked how can he score more, so we just answered it.
Yeah.
So
it's not even so much, not even about the scoring. I'm not even concerned about his scoring whatsoever.
Yeah.
My main thing is just those turnovers, those lazy, and they happen sometimes too in crucial points of the game where it's just these lazy passes that drive me nuts. It's like
Harden's. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like that's just my only little irritation that I have with Harden is just that these lazy, and I don't know if it's just that he's tired or what it is, but it's like visibly looks lazy, and you just don't see the explosiveness, or it's just like you said, he doesn't get his foul call, and it's like he just kind of throws his hands up and gives up and then complains. Yeah. It's like, nah, man, do what you did today. Like I saw him go in, had a little thing. It looked like somebody tried to guard him, and he pulled up and he hit a mid-range. Why can't, I mean, especially if your floater's not going, I feel like he could get that mid-range. Like think about when Kyrie was here. Like Kyrie stopped going to the rack as much and went to that mid-range, and it was damn near like money every time, and it was almost unguardable.
It's literally somebody, I forgot who said it, but somebody said like when you get really good at the mid-range, like it's like a layup, and that makes sense because I saw a video, and it's a 2-year-old video, but they were bringing up paint percentage, and Harden and Kyrie, I think, were the highest guard. Like Harden was 54.2% in the paint, and Kyrie was 54%. And when you look at what KD and Kyrie shoot, they shoot like in between 52 and 55. So that's true. Like once you really get good at it, it really is like a layup, and it's just a more efficient shot. I think if he hit that, it would get him more rhythm and stuff, and he'll probably be able to hit 3. It'll keep his efficiency up. Like just hit that, bro. Like hit that.
So far this year, the assist leaders are Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Nikola Jokic, Trae Young, Luka at 5, Draymond at 6, Damian Lillard at 7, James Harden is 8th.
Yeah, well, Harden's average right now, I'm fine with what Harden's averaging. He's averaging, 20, 21? I'm okay with what he's averaging, but it's just, like I said, the turnovers is a no-no, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah, but
Real Royal, what do you have to say to that, bro? Because I know you're talking about 40 points. What do you got to say to this, bro? What do you say to that? What do you say to that, Real Royal?
He still does have to improve. He still has to improve on that because, like, if KD's having like a off game, he still has to have the ability to, like, I'm not gonna say take over, but if we need him to, like, put buckets up and like KD's off, he still needs to get better. But I'm happy with his progress so far. I think
this is a good point though.
I'm happy with that. The
turnovers. Wait, how do you think the Harden to Day'Ron Sharp lob threat would look?
Oh, I don't think they want me getting alleys like that?
I don't know. We haven't seen it. It'd be interesting to see.
I gotta see.
I wonder if that's something. I mean, we know Clax could jump, so I mean, I could see that working. But
yeah,
I'd be interested to see.
I mean, shit, he got LaMarcus.
I mean, this is not a lot. So this is my point of what we're talking about. Yes, we are 13-5. Yes, we have 90 turnovers. Majority of those wins have been against not very good teams.
Bad teams.
So what I don't want to do is, like, because I feel like part of, like, Nets Nation looks at our record and be like, dude, we're the best, we're this, we're that.
Perfect.
But I also think that some of those, like, you have to
act like we blew out the Cavs tonight. That was not a fact. We did not blow out the Cavs. You got to literally
be in a little bit of reality of where we are as a team. Yes, we are a good team. Yes, we are up there. But we have yet to go on a nice long stretch where we've got the top teams in the league, like some of these other. And that's the thing. If we can start beating really good teams consistently, especially on a road trip or even a homestand, then yeah, we can run around with that. But I'm not running out here puffing my chest out saying we're number one, we're the best. Like, that we are not there yet. Yes, our record shows that. That doesn't mean we're the best team. Just means we've been very blessed with a nice schedule so far.
Yeah.
What I love is our defense. Our defense tonight was amazing. The second half, defense has been great, bro. Oh my god.
Our defense has been. Weren't we talking about that earlier? Like, that's the one difference about this year's team that I will love in comparison to last year's, where we get into a game like this where we're down by 10 most of the game, and we're able to climb out of it. Whether somebody goes on a run, but it was not only Cam's coming in giving us that boost, but then our defense buckled down, and, like, you weren't getting that last year at all by any stretch of the matter. You weren't getting that. And you really had to rely on the big three last year.
Do you think when they made any moves at the deadline? I don't think we will. I don't think we will.
Not any major moves.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on what our record's going to be like.
Everyone's got to remember that Sean Marks has a history of not making moves.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't really
Sean
do
Marks
the deadlines.
never makes moves at the deadline. If it's not buyout, he's not doing nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Really
The move
we don't really have a lot to trade, though.
Like, anything can happen. Like, you can get rid of like a minor package of, like, Jevon Carter or whatever for like honestly, like, if you like, say Tristan Thompson comes up in the buyout market, I'm fine with trading Jevon Carter for, like, a second round pick and getting Tristan Thompson. Like, I know, but I might be putting Jevon. I mean, is that really putting Jevon Carter at a low value? I mean, he has been horrible.
No, he's been trash. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
interrupt,
pretty much the easiest move you can make at that time.
I'm taking Tristan Thompson.
This was the point I was trying to make earlier, guys. And lest any man boast, hit it right on the head. This is what I was trying to say. Is mostly Black history art, especially specifically Black art in America, does not get as much play as it should. That was the point I was trying to make. So
that's respect. Shout out to you, bro. That's real.
Respect. Yeah, respect to you, man.
You know, Kyrie's showing you things that don't get mainstream, because there are some, like, even in history through the 40s and 50s and 60s, during time when actual shit was actually real, not this fake ass shit a lot of us try to portray today. But back in the day when shit mattered, like, there was a lot of great artists from that time that just never got play, and he highlights a lot of art like that, so that's part of it. But shout out to that.
Shout out to Wyrie.
Here we go. Said Dayron has a body and skill set. Look at his high school footage, what he did at UNC. He's far better in the paint than all the other bigs we have outside of LaMarcus. I mean, let's pick your poison because again, like this league is.
You can't really mention UNC in high school. Like this dude is playing people that almost everyone that he played against, like in high school and at UNC, has not made the league.
And like I said, this league is not. The way Dayron's game is shaped, his league is different. Like it's just turning into a three. Like bigs are a dying breed. It's all about switching and shooting threes now. So he's got to like. Eventually, Dayron's gonna have to adapt.
Like
he is more of a
another
traditional.
LaMarcus Aldridge make it in the league. You will never.
But he isn't. Yeah. The only problem with Sharp is you're right. Is he is more of a traditional big.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he still can't play.
Yeah, I want him to play.
But Claxton.
Some teams you're gonna have to be like Dayron can't. You know.
I mean, that's the knock of Claxton too. Claxton can't shoot for shit either. The only thing he can do is catch lobs or grab rebounds.
But he can switch and guard.
Yeah, that's the difference there. But but somebody else said we need shooters. I mean, if Kyrie comes back and Cam keeps reemerging, then yeah,
we have shooters though.
Then we have them, and Joe
Harris
will be
back.
Shooters.
It just doesn't look good right now because
Joe's gone. Stuff like that.
I mean, Joe Harris is back. You have a start. Like if you say you start LaMarcus Aldridge. I think LaMarcus Aldridge does start at one point. You're gonna have Harden starting. You're gonna have Kevin Durant starting, which are both. We know how elite of a 3-point shooter Kevin Durant is, and Harden has his moments. Joe Harris, obviously, arguably the best 3-point shooter in the league. Best spot-up shooter in the league.
I think when they say we need shooters, they're just talking about like spot-up shooters, like people who just catch and shoot. But we have.
I mean, who are we getting rid of to get those?
Yeah,
people?
Exactly.
Are you getting rid of James Johnson? Okay, you get rid of James Johnson. All right, so you're automatically going lower down in your depth. Now you don't have as many bigs to run with because like if Blake's doing bad, who is your? I mean. Obviously, Paul Millsap's an option, but what if he's playing bad? Like everyone seems to say that they're not impressed, and then they say Blake Griffin's been horrible.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
What's the reality of Kyrie coming back?
Yeah, Yvonne. I mean, we talked about it
before, but
I mean, the end all be all answer for that is who knows. I really don't, because you'll listen to somebody like Jay from Brooklyn, and he makes you feel really good, and like Kyrie's going to be back any day, right? And then you just sit back and think about some shit, and you're like, you don't know. I mean, it's like because to me, it will always be as simple as this: Kyrie gets vaxxed or doesn't get vaxxed. New York changes its mandate, or New York doesn't change its mandate. I mean, it's as simple as that. If Kyrie comes back because he got vaccinated, great. If he doesn't, then you got to rely on New York. Who the hell knows what's going to happen there?
Just assume he's not coming back, honestly. Like, just assume that he's not coming back. Like, treat the season as if he's not coming back. I mean, that's not trying to be negative, but, like, we still got to, we got to focus on the team that we have, Like,
yeah.
I've given up on the idea of Kyrie playing this year. So if he comes back, it'll be like signing a superstar at some point in the season. That's how I'll freak out. I'll be like, no way, oh my God, we're winning the like I'll lose my mind.
I try not to talk about it. Every stream it always gets brought up. Kyrie gets brought up every stream, so it's like I can't avoid it anymore.
I know Cakes Booth said, I saw the interview too where she said we're looking forward to having him back. I mean, you could take that any way. You could take her saying, like throwing a message out to Kyrie saying, hey, we're waiting for you to come back. Like maybe but who the hell knows? I mean, really, who the hell knows what that means at the end of the day? I mean, I'm excited for him to come back too, but that could be next year. That could be in a week. That could be
never.
That could be next season. Yeah. Like who the fuck knows? Like, I've heard so many different takes on Kyrie that's why I've given up. Like, I'm not expecting him to come back. So if he does, we'll have a stream just all about Kyrie's back and how we're gonna win the championship.
Yo, here we go, man. We're not against Dayron.
Do realize that
I'm a Dayron fan. I don't know why he's acting like we're against Dayron. I'm a Day'Ron fan, bro. I want Day'Ron to play. I'm just saying, like, I see why he's not. Like I said, it's the same thing with Cam. Steve Nash is not going to play them because it's veterans and rookies. Like, you're not going to put the rookies, give rookies more minutes than veterans.
You're not gonna play rookies over veterans. The only reason why we played Reggie Perry last year was because we didn't have any centers. We had DeAndre Jordan, but everyone knows. Yeah, DeAndre Jordan might be a veteran, but he's damn sure a pretty ass one. So that's why you
nobody. What's the next one?
Is there any way we can get Turner? I don't think so.
I will. You know what I will say to kind of.
Somebody said thoughts on Harden trade rumors.
Yes.
That's pretty stupid as
we're
hell.
not even talking about that.
Yeah, we're not even entertaining that shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know what? I like the thing that I would like to see, because like there is that argument of, because somebody just said it, and I've seen it like 3 or 4 or 5 times during the stream, that without Kyrie, we're not winning the chip. If we do not get together as a current team, whereas there's some continuity, the ball movement is better, we get some kind of plays going, and we don't just keep relying on KD and Harden for ISO ball, then it's going to be very tough for us in the playoffs. It'll be very tough for us. I'm
Teams
not
are getting better.
We're going to win or not win, but it's not going to be a cakewalk. But if we can get it together, like as a team, where there's more like ball movement, you're not just relying on these 2 guys, and if these 2 guys aren't hitting, then it's an ugly game. If we can do that with this current team, then there's no reason why we can't go all the way, in my opinion.
Right.
We have to get to that level of there has to be more continuity with the team. Like, I do love these gritty wins, even if they are against lower level teams. But, you know, like the Cavs, you know, I believe the Cavs actually, if they had their full squad, they have a very good chance of trying to make a play in. They don't have a shitty team. Just tonight they weren't full force either, though. If they had their full squad, they can make
we gotta assume that like these teams is gonna get better, like Giannis and all these other teams in the East.
Yeah.
Like the East is East getting close to West level. Like you could say they're relative right now. Like the East is close. But go ahead.
I mean, the only reason why the Bucks have been crappy is because Middleton's been hurt. People keep forgetting about that. Middleton's been out for a while now.
And to piggyback off what Saint said, without having Kyrie, you won't win a chip. I think some of y'all forget the margin of what decided us being an exit last year was KD's foot on the line. Like, think about it. All last year we talked about we had no defense, our role players sucked. Like without certain people, we're not going to win. It came down to KD's foot being on the line, and we low-key would have been in an Eastern Conference final.
Well, would have won the championship, actually.
Arguably would have won, because I don't think the Hawks would have fucked us up like that.
No, and Kyrie probably would have came back like at the end of this series.
Yeah, so imagine if KD had help, which he does have. I think Harden's going to get better over this season. So, granted, I think we can win the chip without Kyrie, but it's going to be difficult as hell.
Yeah.
Well, and let's not kid ourselves either. The East got a lot better than it was last year.
Oh my God.
No doubt.
By far.
I swear, bro, young players that are really good scare the fuck out of me, because when you look at Trae Young and realize that, like, no, when you look at Jason Tatum and realize he's 23, that he's this good at 23, it's like, damn, like he's gonna rapidly get better, like quick as hell. Same thing with Giannis. Same thing with Trae Young. Same thing. The whole Jaylen Brown, the whole Hawk squad is young as hell, and it's like, damn, they already this fucking good. It's like, bro, it's to a point where it could be any year, bro, where they could be conference finals like contenders, you know.
And I'm gonna just put one more thing like in this topic. Like, let's be honest, we didn't have the upgrades we had this year last year. Imagine if we had LMA in that Buck series last year. That would have changed the entire series. Imagine we had Bembry. Imagine we had Bembry. So you had Bruce and Bembry just switching out, throwing on guys on like Drew or Middleton to try and slow them down. We didn't have that. We didn't have Patty Mills, which would have been amazing insurance for Joe Harris that disappeared in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I understand. We had genuine upgrades this year. That last year, if we had them, we would have won the championship.
Imagine LaMarcus.
Genuine upgrades.
And let's be honest too, dude. If you start this season with a full set, like with Kyrie and everybody's supposed to be here, our team looks a lot different. We're doing different things. So it's like I understand where people are getting frustrated, and yes, we're not seeing us dominate the way we should in games, and some people are like, oh, this Nets team, yeah, they're winning, but they're not that good, or this or that. It's like there is a different facet to this, especially with. I mean, because let's be honest, like here we go again. Like, yeah, we drafted all those players, 5 players, right? I don't think we drafted 7. I think we drafted 5. But it's like if Kyrie's here and we have a full team and everything's running, especially you're not going to see Cam Thomas and all these other players. But things have changed, so now they're having to figure it out. Now I guarantee you'll probably start seeing Cam more often. I really do. I really think we're going to start seeing Cam more often, even when Joe Harris comes back. If it becomes obvious that somebody like having Cam in there is better than having Jevon Carter. Jevon Carter was coming in when everybody was healthy, right? So there's no way you definitely could see it happening, but they're figuring it out. I mean, I don't see how it's how do I say this? Oh, no, Rage, go on what you were going to say. Let me think about what I was going to say.
No, I'm saying.
All right.
Somebody said Harden. Rebounds, 6 assists, 14. Yeah, 14 assists. Yeah, 14 assists.
It's not panic buttons, bro. It's just called
speculation. You're speculating. We're just looking. We just thinking about it right now. Like, you know.
I always hate that people think when you say something negative about your team or you talk about something reality, like, hey, Harden's turnovers, all of a sudden, oh, you're a hater, oh, you're this, calm down. It's not panic, man. It's being realistic about your team at the current moment, you know? I don't think it's panic. I know it's a long season. We're going to be in the playoffs. There's no doubt about that.
You want to hit him with the last words, bro?
You do whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah, shout out you guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back on, what was it, Wednesday? Thanksgiving Eve.
I may or may not be here. I don't know yet. I got to go to the doctor on Wednesday, and they're going to tell me.
The Celtics will be good. I think that's on TNT too, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, Thanksgiving Eve is national. You can go. You can start off, Julian. Last words.
Last words. Good W. I mean, like, not really, but like good W because we won.
Good W.
Good W, but not.
But we
really.
still won. Shit. we still won, even though
this Cavs team, bro. It's like I don't understand. Like, are they that good?
Nice.
Even though they was really
you
like.
Said it, dude. They have they're 3 7-footers, right, Julian? Is that what you guys were saying?
Lauri Markkanen.
They had Mobley, Markkanen, and Ja as a starting.
And Garland. Garland's not a slap either, dude. Like they drafted better, and they are getting better. They're not just a shitty scrub team.
They're tough. If they play like this every night, they're tough, man.
They play like that every night, bro.
Yeah, they're tough.
And their bigs can also hit threes.
Yeah, like the stream up. Shout out to the co-host. You know,
and one more before we go. Lit Super. Granted, yes, teams got better and didn't have all these question marks. We had these question marks so late into the season. It's still very early in the season. That's the difference between this team and last year. Last year, we still had question marks going into the playoffs. This year, I'm guaranteed we'll not have as many question marks as we were last year. The only question mark we have is, if Kyrie is not here, can we do it without him? That'll probably be the only question mark we'll have going into the postseason this year.
Yeah, that's facts. Like the stream, y'all.
Shout out Callaway. Yes, KD's 5 points for passing AI all time. Yes, sir. Passing the goal AI.
Damn, AI high as fuck. That's crazy.
Shout out Sar. Thank you. Shout out. I can't even say this name, but thank you, bro. Rage, you got last words?
Yeah, good stream. Another W. You know, a lot of these W's aren't looking too amazing, but like at the end of the day, and like we always say, a win is a win. We'll take it. It doesn't show up on the standings. We'll take it. And then again, like last year, we weren't, what our record was during, this time of the season. We weren't looking too amazing. We're fine. Again, like the only question marks really is the Kyrie thing and starting LaMarcus, and that's really it. I think everything will turn out. Everything's looking good. Like nothing really to worry about. We're chilling. Like obviously, you can say what you want about Harden. I think Harden will be fine. We know we'll be fine. I mean, he's getting 14 assists. I think that's his career high.
Oh, yeah, 14 assists is a lot, yo. He was diamond today. Dime. Shout out my mods. Thank you, Age, Isaac. I'll do quick shout outs.
Still here.
Les, appreciate you, man. He's a new sub. Thank you, bro. Leo, shout out Leo. P. Feliciano. Yo, y'all got the hardest names to say, man. P. Feliciano. It's good. Blade. JG 901.
What the hell was that?
His thing is literally like he typed like and put 901, and then that was his YouTube name.
Oh man.
Thank you, Marlon.
Shout
Leb is still here. Leb is in here. I'll see you on the Discord, Leb. You know what it is. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The Discord. You know what I'm saying?
What is this trait? Man, out of here.
What's his name? Juan Lu.
Juan Lu.
What are you saying? Juan Lu. Why you telling us to trade side, bro? I saw.
Oh, dude, I that's something I'll say. Like somebody said the other, and the big thing today in Twitter world was that like Joe Tsai's cheap, and I'm like, motherfuckers got 3 of the highest paid fucking NBA players on
the highest luxury tax in the NBA. How are you cheap?
Arguably going to be all 3 of these guys are going to be making north of $40 million in the like all of them. They're all going to be 40 to 50 in the next like year, like season or two, and you're like, the dude's cheap. It's like, what, bro?
Joe Tsai will literally pay for private jets for for Kevin Durant and James Harden to go on different fucking ones.
Although I will say, dude, Carter, I would not be surprised. Like, you could trade Carter for somebody. I'm sure somebody we could do something with Carter. If Kyrie comes back, I say you get rid of Carter. If it's before the trade deadline.
Me personally. He said Harden would have had 20 times if Jevon
but the thing is with Jevon Carter, like we're able to get rid of him. We have enough guards. Not really worried, especially like when you get Joe Harris back.
Oh, sorry, you're hitting the button too. We're both hitting the button.
No, you're good, bro.
No, I mean,
shout out to Sar.
I get what I'm saying, but dude, if you're looking at James, are you talking about like James Johnson to be hitting shots? Then yeah, of course. But I mean, Jevon should be hitting more than he is. James Johnson, I wasn't even expecting him to shoot buckets. So if you
made that 1-3 in the fourth, though.
Yeah, if you get a shot out of him, like
was the fourth or the third? Might have been.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he definitely did his thing in the fourth. Most of his damage.
What was that one? Yeah, he hit 1-3 in the fourth.
Yeah, 1-3, and but his defense and rebounding. That's what I like.
I still think I agree with last year. I still think Harden could use Sharp. I still think Sharp could be used. Oh, yeah. I don't.
Wait till Claxton go back, bro. That Claxton Harden.
We'll see. Claxton better. What the hell?
Depends. Whoa.
Dude, that depends on what was that, bro?
What was that?
Bro, that was that evil laugh.
I don't know that evil.
Yeah, that child's play ass laugh.
Yeah, that was some like Chucky shit.
That was
bro.
like the Chucky Joker laugh.
All I'm saying is Clax, in my opinion, I know Leb may not like this, but the dude has a lot to prove when he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
He does, in my opinion, my personal opinion. If he stinks it up when he comes back, I'm sorry. You got to find something else that works.
AJ have a closed fist right now. He got the AJ.
Hey, I'm being okay. Are you telling me Claxton doesn't have any
right now? Right now, there's no Claxton slander.
Leb put it in the. Leb, put it in there.
You hear this, Leb?
Do you guys think he has anything to prove when he comes back? I'm going to ask AJ that question. Leb, Age, Do we? It's not slander, but I'm saying, do you think he has something to prove, especially in a contract year?
Yeah, I forgot.
Especially when you have Sharp waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
To prove, I don't know. He just can't
Come
play
on,
trash.
it's a
He can't play
contract
trash.
year.
You're right. He can't play
So you
trash.
don't. I mean,
I keep forgetting it's a contract year for him too.
Yeah, he can't play trash.
Leb said
it's
Playboy
gonna-
Claxton becoming Jelly Fam with the quickness.
He said his window is closing. If he
Jelly
doesn't improve.
Fam Cam.
So we're saying when. All right. So I'm
just-
seeing people.
he
It's
just
not
can't-
Claxton slander. I'm
He
just
just
saying.
can't. He just can't play bad. He can't play bad. I agree with you. He can't play bad. He can't play bad.
I don't think
Okay,
it's necessarily
this is
playing
it.
bad.
This-
He needs to have the intangibles a championship contending starting center needs.
As long as Claxton plays defense, rebounds, and he'll score a couple points here and there, catches these alleys and dunks it, I'm fine. I don't care. You don't have to have no 15 and 10 every night.
Yeah.
You don't have to have no 10 and 10 every night. Just just do what we need to do.
5 more likes to 100, please. Hit
Yeah.
the button. Hit the button you
Yeah.
haven't already. But I see Age right here. I will agree with Age. Claxton has to prove he has improved. That is exactly like he has to. He's got to.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said Clash, just look at what Jared Allen is doing.
You know what I realized today too? Part of the reason why I always loved Jared Allen, not only because he was one of the the road dogs here, is when I used to go back to I would make centers in 2K, and I realized Jared Allen looked like every center I ever made. I ever gave whether he was white, black, it didn't matter. I gave him a big afro with a headband, and I made him like 7 feet tall, but he could shoot threes. He looked like every.
This is my player.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy.
And he wore the same shoes.
Appreciate y'all.
Leb said, "Are we wrapping up, or can he hop in?"
Now Leb wants to pop in.
Now you want to come in?
Leb, had an hour and 40 minutes.
All right, Leb, I'll give you
40 minutes.
I'm going to give him 10. I'm going to give him. We'll give him what? 5, 10 minutes.
An hour and 40 minutes, Leb. Now you want to come in?
Leb, where do you want this?
AJ gotta go in these streets and be a thought, and you cutting it into his thought time.
No, Leb, you can come up though, but I'm gonna
Leb, I'm gonna put you the link in Twitter.
We're at 100.
You got 5 minutes.
I'm gonna start a timer just in case.
Just hit 100. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna start a timer.
Yeah, wait till he gets in, and then as soon as he starts talking, we'll give him his good 5 minute. No. We're giving you. You're coming in. You're coming. I just sent it to Twitter.
Yeah, we give you 5 minutes left.
Give you 5 minutes to cook it up and close it out.
You got 5 minutes. Starting now.
Did you also see what Cam was talking shit after the game too, saying that how he always talks shit to KD about playing 1-on-1, and how he always tells KD that that he could beat him in 1-on-1 and he won't play him. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, that's the little dynamic they got.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
All right, there he is. There's Leb. There's Leb. All right, Leb. You got 5 minute cook up.
Bro, I was just
right
trying
here,
to
starting
start the
now.
conversation. I wasn't trying to
No,
start
I know. It's all good. No.
But you got 5 minutes starting now.
Yeah. But do you think he's got Age is go defend? I mean, I really think he has something to prove.
Nah, I'm not even coming here and defending him. Straight up, he's gotta go prove himself. I don't want him to just be given a role back on this team. I want him to go earn that shit. And he's in a contract year too. And I think he will go earn it, and I think he will go prove himself. But you're not wrong, Saint. He definitely does have to go out there and prove himself. This is a championship team. We don't got time to play around.
This is true, especially without Kyrie. We don't have time to play around either. And I definitely don't see him getting the starting nod right away either, if that even goes to that.
I don't know.
You think?
It's possible.
You think if he comes back, they would throw him right back in starting?
I mean, listen, we benched Blake for the whole second half today, right?
Right.
And I think that they like LaMarcus off the bench, so
Yeah.
I think it's a real possibility, but
Oof.
I don't know.
Better tee up because we can easily just say LaMarcus start Blake off the bench. We can easily do that.
You could do that, but I want to see what's going on with Blake first. Is he going to come off the bench next game? Are we gonna give his minutes to James Johnson. I don't know what's going on with him, but
Clax's about to start, yo. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
You think when Clax comes back, he's gonna start?
And I mean,
he's better than Blake.
And I mean, yeah, I think he definitely will play better than Blake when he's back, but I don't know.
First game back though, I don't know. I mean, I wonder.
First game back.
I wonder how
I don't
much.
know. I don't know about first game back, but like I'm talking like give him like a 2-game ramp up period or whatever, like 3-game or something like that, and then he'll get his minutes right. Then I think I could see him starting.
But I wonder in the Nets locker room if there's chatter of having LA start.
I think I don't know. I feel like he would have already been starting if
I'm looking
like
at Boston,
players wanted
and he might have to start against that team too, because I don't want Blake to guard Robert Williams and Al Horford.
I mean, every time we play Boston,
yeah,
Tatum cooks the shit out of Blake.
I know they always ISO Blake. They're gonna ISO Blake, bro.
His barbecue chicken said.
I definitely can't see Blake starting against Boston. Like I think James Johnson
Blake,
has a higher chance at starting than Blake does.
They love to pick on Blake. The Celtics love to pick on Blake. They're like switch. Okay, Blake, it's on you.
I mean that's how Tatum got his 50 against us in the playoffs.
Y'all know Blake is starting on
switch.
Wednesday. Y'all know Blake is starting on Wednesday.
Blake is gonna start at the 5. They're gonna start Bembry. They're gonna start. They're gonna have a regular starting lineup, and we're gonna get. I wonder when Bruce comes back. Have we even gotten an update on Bruce at all?
Nope.
I don't think he's gonna play Wednesday, but they didn't rule him out. They didn't rule him out, basically.
Kevin Durant just tweeted, "I'm about to pull my y'all broke card in a second." He goes, "Fuck y'all." What the fuck does that mean?
What does that even mean?
I am.
He's talking about because of the leg thing. Because everybody's sharing a picture of his leg. But why are people doing that?
You should have lotioned up.
AJ.
Yo, when I saw
why do people care so much though? Like,
are you think they're talking about
AJ,
have you seen the state of his legs?
Bro, I love you, but
it's bad. Okay, it is bad, but like, how do people know to like?
AJ, he's trifling for that. Why would he do that? Why would he come out of the house like that?
Yo, why? How do people know to zoom in? Like, how do you know?
You know damn well, Mama
Durant. They was like zooming in on his shoes, and then like when they were zooming in on the shoes, they were like, "Hold up a second, like what the fuck is this shit?"
That's just like trending now. What is it? Number 1 trending? Katie's ashy.
They are all.
Hey, it happened to LeBron when his hair fell out. Hey, it happens when you're the best player in the world. Like you get, AJ.
People are saying buy some lotion if you got all that money.
He need to put some candle wax on that. He needs to put some petroleum jelly. He needs some petroleum jelly, some aloe vera, mix it all up, and just let it sit overnight. Don't even rub it in. Just let it sit overnight. Wrap it up in a plastic wrap and just let it sit. And just
yo, they're violating. Yo, I gotta
let me have
pull it up.
They are violating.
Violating Katie. They can't do this to my uncle, Katie. They can't do this to my uncle.
Let me get 20
Katie,
seconds.
why you come out? Now I'm gonna have to defend KD for like the next week.
Have anything else to say?
Yeah.
Somebody said, hold on.
I know nothing.
I don't got nothing.
Somebody said, "Come on, bro." And
I told you, bro. Now I'm
violating, bro.
I'm gonna have to defend him for the next month, bro. Why he doing this? Why he's putting me in a difficult position, and I don't even know how to defend that.
All right.
Nah, son. They can't do this to them.
I mean, these are quite
dirty.
That's a goddamn shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Katie. You might
went
need
out
to go
the house
friend.
like that.
Don't you laugh,
That's what I'm saying. He went out the house like that. Like, okay, come on, Kevin.
No, because I know, like not to make it not to make it like a black and white thing. It's just that I know growing up where I grew up, like I learned the value of lotion. And I know that like in the black culture, if you are ashy, like you get like it's like guns are blazing.
Yeah, it's bad.
And they will call you out on site. They don't care
Burnt,
in front of your
all type of
girl.
shit.
Ashy Larry. Damn Ashy Larry.
Yeah.
See, bro, somebody talking about toasted barbecue grill skin. Bro. See, bro. I don't
out of here, bro. Because on Twitter they're going crazy, bro. Twitter is bad, bro.
Yeah, it is bad.
It's really bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
Damn, bro. Who found him out? Who found out my dog, bro? Like, that's crazy. That's so crazy, bro.
Somebody like posted a picture of like one of those like worn down basketballs that's like all like
They said it looked like the elephant
they
print.
said, like, maybe look like that. Oh,
They said it looked like the
said-
elephant print on Jordan 3s, bro. That's tragic.
Wow.
That's
Abe
tragic.
said facts. It could be ashy out here.
Somebody on Twitter put the video of Isaiah Stewart, and it was like, you know, who he's chasing Braun. There's like KD running to get lotion. Yo, I'm done.
bro, that's the issue though. He's not getting the lotion.
Somebody just posted a low
I'm out of here,
price.
bro. This is I can't bear to see this. I can't bear to see this.
Somebody
Hey,
said pull
bro, why did you
whatever.
do that, bro?
Hey, somebody here. I'm gonna do this because this shit is funny, dude.
That's eczema, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's
No,
eczema.
that's just dry. That's just dry. Somebody said pull whatever cards you need. Get this.
I'm telling you, I said.
Wait, what is that? That's that
I said
Vaseline.
he need
That's
to-
like Vaseline
no.
petroleum
he
jelly.
need to mix petroleum jelly and aloe
He said,
vera.
Add
That's what
this
he need to
He
do.
goes, add this to your cart, bro.
Oh my god, bro! Why they do it?
Yo,
Bro, AJ, what we gonna do, bro?
nah, that's
He said
bad. It's at the
we-
intensive cocoa care
we
unit.
broke
That's
you. We
crazy.
broke, but you the one that can't afford gold bond. That's crazy,
You're rich and you're ashy.
bro.
Bro.
What the hell?
What is that, bro? Stop, bro. Don't put the picture up here no more, bro. Stop.
Yo.
Stop.
Okay, this guy says
Bro,
it's
what
okay,
the
KD.
fuck?
I literally
Ew,
haven't brushed
dirty
my
bitch.
teeth
John weird as
or
fuck.
taken a shower since I've been
You
on
fucking
Twitter.
weirdo.
Hygiene is for losers. What the fuck? That sounds like that one dude in our Discord that hasn't taken a shower since Kyrie left.
That's not ashy skin, y'all. What is that? That's not
No,
ashy
it
skin.
is, bro.
It is.
I thought it was
That's
a
really
tattoo.
ashy skin.
That
He
looks
probably-
different. That looks different, though. That looks crazy.
I
Like,
know a site that takes care of skin.
What did you say? I know
Oh.
take care of skin.
bro.
No, yo.
Oh my god,
Oh
bro.
my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm
This
literally
guy-
crying
oh my
over here,
Nah,
bro.
this guy-
I'm crying.
Why
Yo,
are they
what
doing
is this
that?
wild, bro? Nah, in the stream, bro. In the
Nah,
stream.
that guy.
In the
Nah,
stream,
keep
bro.
this in the stream.
I'm not letting you do this to I'm not letting you do this to Katie. I will not let this happen to
Hey,
Katie.
KD, we
Goodbye,
love
Steve.
you.
Goodbye,
KD, we
Steve.
love
Oh
you.
my
We
God.
love you, KD.
We are
I'm
ending this
sorry.
broadcast. We're ending this broadcast. I'm not letting this
Peace
happen.
out, y'all. See you Wednesday.
Oh.